It's a number of days later now, and it's time to get back into the Dell Inspiron 545S. I'm a man of my word, so I went ahead and I ordered the brand new China supply and the refurbished Dell supply. Let's see here. They kind of look the same. This is the China supply. Came wrapped in plastic. This is the Dell supply. But there's a difference. So I got out my scale. Oops. There we go. I don't know if you can see the screen, but I'm going to read it out. We're going to leave this China one in the plastic. 17.11 ounces. Again, I don't know if you can read that, but that's what it says. The Dell supply, by the way, this is a Lurker brand. Lurker brand. 1711, right? Dell supply. We'll even, you know, we'll leave that shit hang off even. 1826. And if I put it this way, so not all of it is hanging off, 37.28. Okay, so I lied. I guess it was hanging off too much. 2576. 3781. You want to guess which one I'm installing? Yep, we're putting the Dell one in. This thing just feels too light. I'm glad it's around. I'm glad it's available. But I can't... There's something... See, because here's the thing. I don't know if it's posted yet. Another video. Well, yeah, there was one posted on my Aldi cooler that died once again. Well, I got power supplies for that too. This is going to be... You might have seen it already. You might not. I don't know when videos are coming out. Probably not. But anyway, one day it's coming. They are so light. I'm scared. It feels like an empty box. This thing worries me. This is old and used, but appears to be in otherwise fine shape. You know, does it have a manufacturing date? Just for shits and grins. I don't see anything but a lot of Chinese. And yes, that's on the Dell one. There's no date on it. It says 80 plus gold. Or whatever that's worth. Is that information that I can't read even with the magnifier? Let me just see. Just for shits. If that's anything important. No, it's definitely all Chinese. So I can't read a word of that. But that's okay. This is a different part number than what's in the machine, but it looks the same. I think it'll work. Alright. This goes back. I'll buy another one of these because I'm impressed. And we'll get the machine up here, see if we can fix it up. Get it working. We've got other things to do, too. Can you hear? Yeah, Nickelback, right? This would be the most ideal day at Tiny Middle, okay? Looked at it the day before, or a couple days before, found out it had a bad power supply, ordered the part came in, good music playing in the store, didn't happen often, but occasionally. Boss wasn't in, and I'd get to complete a work order by closing it out. that day just by replacing a power supply, and I already know the machine works because I already tested it with a good supply. It was very rare that I had a good day at Tiny Metal, especially toward the end. That was a whole different ball game, an entirely whole different ball game. I don't know why the case is blumpity, but it is. That's all right. Not worried about that. All right. So I fiddled around in here, and I think I broke things that I shouldn't have. That's another problem. All right. I was going to bring down my air hose, get this blown out, but we got to pull this guy. Not going to need that for right now. The hard drives I couldn't get back in here. It's got this little Gavunjka on it, and you do that, and then it kind of pulls out and goes up, and then you can. I couldn't get this other hard drive to lock in for some reason. It just. She didn't want to go. She doesn't go in. I don't know why. It's like stuck. And it wasn't stuck before, but having flashbacks to 2011, something's fucked. So we're not going to worry about that for now. We got a power supply to change for now. The other thing I broke is I looked at all of the SATA connections here. Great, we just had a label fall off. But I think it fell off one of the cables. Can I just get it out of there? Don't tell me I need my fucking tweezers to get it out. Okay, well, we're going to hit it with compressed air, so that'll be a good part. That might fix it. The SATA ports and things. So it's got 4 on board. So I looked at everything, and the hard drive was plugged into SATA ports 2 and 3, because it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's plugged into 2 and 3. And I said, oh, that shouldn't be. That should be more on the, you know, on the 0 and 1, and then the optical drive could be on the other one. So, yeah, I fucked all of that up. I didn't pay attention to which drive is which. I don't know if the RAID controller is going to care about that. We don't know. We don't care. We're going to find out, and I can always put things back, allegedly. It's only a few permutations of that. We have 3 screws on the back here, and we'll hope that this new power supply is going to fit. It said it's compatible, and it sure looks about right, but it's gotta fit in here. That's it, huh? Okay, so there you go, right? This has a green light on the back, and it was dim. The new one has a green light on the back and a test button. A little afraid of that one. So maybe we'll try that first. So I don't know exactly what purpose the test button serves, but I think if you have it out of the machine as such, and you press that, it should fire at least the fan and things. Well, so far, no green light. Holy shit. Can you see? Can you see how dim? There's an actual relay in there, and the fan runs, but holy shit, is that quiet. Damn! Looks like we got a working supply. If we hit it again with the... Oh, nothing. Okay. So now we got to line up the mounting holes. 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. So that'd be this way. Okay. So we're going to do that, and we're just going to kind of shoehorn it back in like that, right? Well, it's no, it's okay. I thought I smelled something weird. It seems to kind of try to want to fit a little bit. It's sort of like it's got to get the screws in it for it to line up right. I don't know why that is. Unless there's this hook jobby. Is there something in the case for that? Because sometimes they play games with that shit. Yeah, there is, see? There's a little hook guy that is supposed to go in the over there. And it probably didn't cat engage. Probably just because extra wires in the way. There, see, that's in. Yeah, it just doesn't engage. Now, I don't like that kind. So, I'm not sure why. Is it up too high or is it too low? Let's bend it down a little. Then it gets stuck on other wires, which isn't right. Okay, we're just going to ignore it and say fuck it. Because I don't know. Nobody ever latched them in. You just kind of got the job done, you know? It's not bad or wrong. It's going to work. It's going to be fine. It's just maybe not quite as secure, but who gives a shit, really? We'll see how it fits once the screws, you know, drive it where it needs to go, if it will. It looks like it did. It looks like it even just clicked in now. Go figure on that. There's the thing there. I want you to notice that I'm using a manual screwdriver because that's all I ever used at Tiny Middle. Yeah, that's in. Fancier guys would have a nut driver for it. I got one somewhere, but I don't think it's really necessary. It's got Phillips on it for a reason. That mounted up absolutely beautifully. Okay, next is we need, so this, that goes there, you get to that. This goes over here. I can't shove, ah shit, really? I don't want to pull the DVD drive, oh fuck. That's why, another reason I hate, see, and then I fucked that up. Another reason I hate these small form factor machines. They're just not really my favorite thing in the world. So now we got to pull this. There's only a certain number of times you're going to be able to pull these clips before the entire thing just breaks. So there's that, and then we can pick that up and shove that. Let's go. We'll come around that, and now we can plug in the ATX cat nectar. Cat nectar. Mmm. Delicious cat nectar. Okay. That's in. Over here, the 4-pin jobber. Almost. There he goes. Okay, that one's in. And hard drives, we got these, and oh wait a minute, we got to see, yeah, here's the other SATA connection. It'll work. It's just purpose built for this fucking machine. Oh man. Now, go up there. and this one. So the little guy is going to go this way on that. So now we got to see why this drive doesn't go. Shouldn't have plugged it in. All of our cables are here. They're all squished down. They're all where they're supposed to be. Nothing is in the way. Everything as far as the whole Gavunchka is there. I'm not installing it right or something. Oh, wait a second. Before I go crazy. No, it goes back to... Yeah, so it's supposed to go down in there like that, and it's supposed to make the bend and pull this way, but it doesn't go. And like I said, I remember that being like a big problem years ago as well. It's all there. Nothing is bent out of shape. Everything is just as it should be. But it just doesn't like lock in and doesn't go forward. I'm doing something wrong. It's got to be that. I just don't know what. It's not making the bend properly or fully. Oh, great. So we're going to make believe we didn't see that. Plug this in over here. Okay. There you go. See, that one goes in. It's locked in. It's supposed to be. Something's out of whack with that. I don't know. But that bottom one just ain't going. It just will not fucking budge. I don't know. It is what it is. We're good there. We need to replace the CMOS battery. So that would have been nice to do before. We're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. Oh yeah, this is going to be one of them fun ones that doesn't want to pop up. The ideal day at Tiny Middle. Now we have to go and break out the little screwdrivers. Yeah, she's just not popping up. So, this is fun. It's supposed to just pop out. There's almost room this way to get the screwdriver in. But, yeah. Let's come back when I get it out. Here we go. This is a new Sun 3 volt made in Japan. 2032, of course. The lick test says tain't got nuttin'. DC volts 3. What do we read? Oops. Okay, either the meter is fucked or it's just that dead. Meter has been known to be fucked. It's jumping all over the fucking place. Now it's negative. Continuity. 2 ohms. That's actually way good for this thing. I'm just amazed it's that dead. I mean, it's certainly possible. Okay, let's see what a good one reads. So that one's dead. I got a whole pack of these. They're probably shit, and they're probably alkaline ones and not lithium. So they'll leak. Can't even get the plastic off. You know, we didn't even have, we didn't have CMOS batteries. We had them on the sales floor, and they were just old. Nobody ever buys those kind. You know, they don't have high turnover. This, oh, it says lithium battery. It's got Rada Chinese writing. Doesn't taste too fresh, I'll tell you that. Unless I'm just used to 9 volts. Yeah, 2.29. Okay, should work. We'll try it. I mean, worst case, we'll put another one in. I'll find something, or I'll buy some, whatever. Alright, we got drives. Oh, here we got to plug the optical drive in. Let's see, this is probably going to go like that. It goes down like that, so it goes here. Oh, they sure give you a lot of cable to play with there. All right. No? Go home. There. All right, so before we break anything else, let's see if the fucking machine powers up, and then we'll work on the rest of the issues. We got our amber light. We got an amber light there. And a post beep, so we're live. I'm monitoring things, and you know, let me get the. I'm gonna go crazy, go nuts here. I'm gonna break out the compressed air, get this thing cleaned up, and then we'll look at the RAID. I want to see what happens if you unplug one drive. I never did that. Just never had to play with this shit. So I want to try that, and we'll see if that CMOS will hold. Yeah, 2 volts is better than none, right? Got some air. Don't need to blow the new supply out, because that really don't have any dust to speak of. They must have cleaned it a little bit or something. But we got bunnies and labels and things. There's some. Okay, let's power this thing up. BIOS first. We gotta get that. I think today is the 21st. Sounds about right. So let's make sure everything is still good. Yep, 6 gig of RAM, dual channel. That's all good. And now we gotta change this, which is Huh? It says plus and minus. And it's not plussing or minusing. Okay, works on the keypad. '24 November. Yeah, that sounds about right. And 1311. 1311. Oh, there we go. Close enough. Yeah, it detected it. It will have it detected. Oh, it detected that too. Great. This is a little odd where SATA 2 and 3 are not present, but 4 is none and 5 is the optical drive. Good. Maybe I plugged it in the wrong shit. I don't know. It's fine. Hold on all but keyboard. Hold on all errors. CPU feature. Looks good. Boot up, numlock status on. Hard disk boot priority. Let the RAID figure that out. First boot, removable. Second, CD-ROM. Third, hard drive. Other device enabled. Good enough. Initialize, well, we'll say PCI slot, but it's okay. And the rest was fine. USB device setting enabled. And again, full low speed. You actually want high speed because full does not mean high. Onboard audio, onboard LAN. Hey, onboard boot. LAN boot ROM. And SATA mode is RAID. And if we go back to this, then fine, good. And we checked all that, and power mangling is fine how it is. Boop, 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 save and exit, yes. Control S, Control I, was it for the SATA? The RAID? Control I? I think it was Control I. We did it! We're there! Okay. It still says that it's a mirror. And it's there. And it's bootable. And everything's there. And we'll hit 4 to exit. And it should boot. It boots! Jay fixed it! Okay. Wow, you can actually hear the hard drive do its thing? I'm not used to that. I still don't know why it's not in there. But it is what it is. So Windows, as far as Windows is concerned, there is no change here whatsoever because ain't nothing happened. Data protection active, good. We don't need any of that. Where's I can't mouse there because I don't have a thing. Can we just get over? No, I didn't want that. I went too far. How do you get over to? Okay, let's try the mouse again. Can I do it on my hand? We don't have a mouse. We have a mouse. I have a mouse pad. Okay, so we're going to do this then. Shut down. I forget how to... Well, I know shutdown -R. And then Windows will shut down. I forget the rest, and I don't want to go through the list. I could just... I have a mouse pad over there somewhere. So we're going to shut down Windows. And then we'll power it off. Because I want to see if it's going to forget all of the CMOS settings, number one. To see if that battery is going to hold. It should for a couple days. No? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, these batteries are shit. I forget what they came in, some China thing. They sent like a whole shit ton of batteries because it ran off of that. Okay, enough chit chat. We're going to Power off. Good. Now we're going to fuck with it. What if we disconnect this SATA cable? Because I don't know what happens. It might tell you, hey, bad, you can't do that kind. It even has that nice satisfying fucking click. I like that. Control I. Status degraded! But it's still bootable. Okay. Let's see if it actually boots. I think it will. Hey, look at that. That's pretty damn nifty, isn't it? I could leave that. Okay, so that's good. Let's see if Windows Cat plains about that again. RAID volume degraded. A hard drive is missing and should be replaced to restore data redundancy. Click to identify the missing drive. Oh, it's going to tell, like, where's Waldo? It's going to tell me? Oh my God. Oh no! It's missing! Detail. A hard drive is missing. The system is functioning normally. However, data protection is no longer available. Reinsert or replace the missing hard drive. Warning! Data is no longer protected from a single hard drive failure. RAID 1 duplicates user files across multiple hard drives, increasing data protection. Can we mouse over to shut down again? We can't? I don't want to do that again. What if we press the button? Does it shut down, or does it hibernate, or what does it want to do? Is it doing anything? Yeah, I guess it's set to do nothing. Well, shit, I guess I need a mouse pad. Here's one! Could have probably flipped the keyboard over. Oh. A mouse pad! It does not want to work on this. Okay. So, I wanted to do that with the hard drives, just to see what would happen. So we'll plug that back in, and we'll boot it up one last time for the road. And I mean for the road, because I'm gonna put this machine to the side. Status rebuild. What if we... Okay. Volumes with rebuild will be rebuilt within the operating system. Oh! Okay. 4. Yes. Let's see what it says. That's because the data isn't exactly the same on the drives, because Windows likes to write things even though you didn't tell it to. You know how that goes. So I just wanted to see, because if I wanted to clone that to another drive or something and break things, I could actually, you know what I could do? I could unplug one drive and attempt to upgrade this to Windows 10. And in doing so, leave the other drive disconnected. And then when I plug it back in, tell it, you know, hey, something did this drive, or just erase it. I could do that too. And tell it, hey. Okay, RAID volume is rebuilding. Come on, don't go away, message. I said don't. I think it just... Oh, it does give you a percentage. So, my guess is that's going to take damn near forever. Oh, that hard drive light is on solid. That's probably going to take a long time. I guess that was a bad thing to do. But it's something I wanted to experience to see what happens. going like fucking sector by sector. How it does this when Windows is busy thrashing the disk, I'd like to know. Like, why can't it just like reboot into a protected kind of environment and say, no, 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 your machine's off limits, like when Microsoft is installing updates? That kind, right. You know, why can't it just do that? And then, because you don't have any guess as far as how long that's going to take. Alright, so I guess the RAID wasn't a bad thing to do after all. It'll eventually rebuild. I'm not really concerned about it right now. It'll get itself done. Yeah, like I was saying, we're going to put this machine to the wayside because I have an older machine that I've already recorded one part of. And I think we're going to go and fuck around with that some more. Today, I mean, it's kind of early. I could fuck with it still. I don't know, maybe I'll take a little break, let this cook. Alright, what the future holds for this. Thinking about replacing the WIF's computer with this. It would be good. It would be a lot gooder than she has now. We'll put it that way. She already has stolen one of my USB to PS2 adapters. I didn't look for the other one. I really need to find that kind because I had two. I wonder if I used to have one in my tiny middle toolbox. That's probably gone. Well, anyway. Oh, look, 1%. 1 whole percent. Alright, this is going to do its thing. We're going to put this by the wayside. Like I said, I think this is going to be for the WIF. And I'm going to take that Lenovo, which is lower spec than this, because that's the kind of guy I am. She's not going to use it, and that's good. So, what would be nice, though, is I do like how her computer is in the bedroom, and there's a window by the bedroom. And I always kind of dreamed of that nice day where I could go up there in the early spring and have the window open, and I could watch the cars go by, and I could edit there. I like that idea. I always wanted to do that. I can't see out the window from my office because of where the desk is, so I kind of just have to get up and kind of peek around out the window. So that's that. So that was the idea with that, and then I can still use this to edit with, and things will remain, and then it might upgrade to Windows 10. That is enough babbling bullshit with Jay. I'm going to finish up with this. I might try fucking with them hard drives to get them to mount in there better, which means they'll probably never come out. And if and when you will see this again, I do not know. Maybe if I upgrade it to Windows 10. I don't know yet, but right now it's staying how it is. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and as far as one last thing, the power supply, that other one, the Chinese one, that's going back, and I'm buying another one of these. It was cheaper, much heavier, much better built, and much nicer. I think I'm better off that way. Alright, that's going to do it. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for Arby's, all that great shit. Thanks so much. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.